In this video, we're going to look at how to combine the selfies that you've taken with an extreme background. Going to Pixlr.com, open up the selfie that you've taken. Obviously this one isn't me, but that's just one I'm using from the internet. Then you've got two different options of how to remove the background and move the image across to the extreme environment that you selected. The first way in which you can do this is if you go across to the layers. If I just close this for a second. If you go across the layers, if you double click to unlock, and underneath we are going to add a blank background. Arguably the easiest way to do this is to increase the size of a brush, increase the hardness, and to start erasing the background, similar to how we did when we did the double exposure technique. So this is one method of doing it. The other method of cutting out a person, which can take a little bit longer and is a little bit easier if you have a mouse, you want to go on the left side over here, there's a lasso tool. You want to click on that, and you want to click on the Polygonal Lasso tool. Okay, what this is going to allow you to do is to draw a shape slowly around the actual figure themselves to select just that area. You can also alter feather. What feather will do is it will just determine how many pixels on either side of your line that you select will be included, so it has a bit of a softer background. So if you reduce feather to 0, when you have your cut and selected area, that's where the copy will completely stop. So by adding a small amount of feather to it, it has a more natural area as you're cutting through. The only problem with this method of using the Polygonal Lasso tool is that if you do not have a mouse, it can be quite difficult to do because you can accidentally double click on a trackpad on a laptop or whatever you're using, and then all of a sudden, as I do here, it will try to auto-complete the area that you've done, which can be really frustrating. If that happens, right click, deselect all, normally should work. However, in this instance it isn't, because my computer hates me. There we go. So you can use this select tool. I'm going to do a really quick job of it here. I'm going to try and go as closely as I can around the person's face, around the hair. The closer you can get to the edge of your person, the better that your edit's going to be. And the more of these increments that you're dividing the person up to, you'll have a much better result. Right, we'll trim just a little bit across here, just to speed the process up. And as I join the line back up now, there we go, we have our selected area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Edit, Copy, come across to my landscape piece, Edit, Paste. And you can kind of see that feather effect that I was talking about before, because you've got some of it looking like it's vanishing in the background. So if I move this down a little bit here, obviously because he's missing his arms, it doesn't look as realistic as it could do. But we've added our second layer in here, and we have our person in our extreme background. Have an experiment, use both of the techniques, both the Polygonal Lasso tool and also the eraser tool. See which one works best for you, and good luck in completing your edit.